Hello, Helena Storie here. Today our book talk, or my book talk, is going to be on math. I know that might be a scary word for some of you guys, but honestly math can be very exciting and fun. Just depends upon how you make it. So I'm going to be introducing 3 books today that should pique your curiosity. One is The Math Curse, and it looks like this, Math Curse. I'll show it to you in a minute. We got Secrets of the Wizard, okay, and I'll tell you who the authors are here in a second too. And then I have Math Doesn't Suck. So, why am I doing this? Because I believe in math, and I think that it can be very exciting and have if you like puzzles and games, yeah, math is a lot like that. It's figuring out things, and so these stories should do that for you. Should encourage you. So, see you soon. So the first book I want to promote to you guys today, under the theme of math, is The Math Curse by John Sheska and Lane Smith. You should notice that Sheska, his name, I had to look up the pronunciation, very different, and he was the one that pronounced it online, and his name actually means the path, which is interesting. So the front of the cover gives you kind of a clue that we're talking about math curse. You got a little girl falling into a pit of numbers, and the back, interesting, bunch of answers. You're probably asking, why is there a bunch of answers back there? Well, do you like puzzles and riddles and trying to figure things out? If you do, this book will interest you, because that's what's back here, all the answers. It goes through, and it's about this little girl here that goes through life, and she has this math teacher named Mrs. Fibonacci, of all things, and that teacher poses to her, about that, the whole class, about that math is everywhere, and what happens from that point forward is she ends up seeing everything related to math. And I think we can all understand that, life has problems, and problems are math. So it's interesting. The way that this is written, and the riddles, and everything, it's a very engaging book. I would highly recommend it to you. It's written towards a middle schooler, but anybody enjoy it. I enjoy reading this and have lots of fun with it. My second selection for today that I want to share with you, that I'm excited about, is The Secrets of the Wizard by Jim Bennett. The front, you can see it's fantasy in nature, so the genre here is fantasy or mystery. You've got the front, it's a really, really nice illustration of a wizard and people that he meets along the way. This guy is Galamedes. And then on the back is just a bunch of, reviews and what people have to say about this book. Okay, so the reason that this book is so special is it's about a quest of a good wizard called Galamedes, and he's trying to recover the lost scrolls of time and seasons. In order to save the world, he's got to do that. And what is interesting about this book, and what I really love, is this is supposed to be like his journal from his adventure. And what happens is in order to be able to go from page to page, and I'll just show you real quick. I can't show the book, but see how the pages have different borders. The thing about every page on here has a different border, and that's to signify that as you read, each page doesn't go to the next page necessarily. So it's a puzzle. And so as you read something, you'll start with one page. It tells you what page to go to, and as you read that page, you'll read about the story, and at the end you usually answer some type of a math question. And let's say the answer is 22. That means you skip to page 22 and read 22, and then do the same thing. So it's so much fun when you read this book, because it's like you're just going all over the book, You have to answer those, and then in addition to that, it has a secret message at the end that as you string all the letters together, it'll spell out a message that will tell you how you're worthy and how you can become a modern day wizard. This journal, the journal that he has here, recounts all the people that he meets. These are a couple of his helpers he meets along the way, and it's just so entertaining. This book is wonderful. Kids love it, adults love it, and it's just magical when it comes to math. It's one of the best books I've ever actually come across that has math in it. So I would highly recommend this. This is a book that that any child would love to read, and any teacher, if you want to have it in your classroom. I used it to actually gamify my classroom. So I would highly recommend it. My last selection for today for the theme of math is Math Doesn't Suck by Danica McKellar. See a picture of her there. You might recognize her from TV. We've got on the front of the book, there's just like different things of what's inside the book. And on the back cover, you have some reviews from different notable places. Why I chose this book is that it is a wonderful book to have in your collection for, it can be for it's written towards the middle school student, really. And it's a self-help book in nature, so that's the genre we're looking at here. And what's nice about it is it's written to their level. So it's real down to earth, lighthearted, easy to read. And if you get stuck in something, you've got different sections. So one of the things she suggests in the book is she has a section that talks about how you can use this book. You don't have to necessarily read it from beginning to end. You can go to a section, let's say you're struggling in algebra. You can go to the section and read the section in there. I like the way that the book is written and the way it's organized. It's organized into the different parts of math, so you can go to decimals, algebra, fractions. But within each section, she breaks it down into little chunks, and nothing is like these long paragraphs to read. And it's very lighthearted, and it's kind of comical in some sort of way, to the kids anyway. And it's really enjoyable. So I've known adults that have read this, but I know middle schoolers that own this. Mine's pretty beat up, my copy, because I even have I saw some bite marks from my cat up there. I've had this at school and here at home. So I would highly recommend this book because it's a real good resource to have either at home for your middle schooler, or if you're a teacher, having it in your classroom. Yeah, so go out and get it. Well, our time's up. Today you've went on adventures with me, and you went and saw wizards, and we went and did some self-help stuff. The purpose of this was to show you how much math can be fun in books, and I hope you enjoyed all 3 books. Remember, there's The Math Curse, The Secrets of the Wizard, and Math Doesn't Suck. Please go to your library to check into these, or check into others. We'd love to have you, and if you have any questions, always remember to visit your librarian. Have a great day.